Hey pals, how's it going? Hey JJ's girl, how's it going? How you doing this fine day? Oh, yeah, we're doing okay. Uh, just had to dogs it for a wee walk, and we're carrying on with Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. So, aye, looking forward to digging back in. Last time, actually, we'll get a wee recap as we start. So, fuck it, might as well dig right in. Here we go. We're starting in West Street. Let's fucking go. The story so far. Having reassembled the photo, Layton and Luke are able to see what looks like the Elysian box. What the Elysian box looks like. Shortly afterwards, the two bump into Barton, who tells them Chelmey has found the Doctor's murderer. Oh. At the request of the inspector, Luke and Layton head back to the hotel. Oh, plot thickens. Here we go, Chapter 6, The Road to Herzen Castle. Well, let's talk to a few people before we head back. Dad's shop has some nice stuff. Just make sure to hold your nose when you're in there. P.U. Oh, that's the garlic shop. Right, so we're heading back to the... Was it the hotel we said? Yeah. But not that way. Let's jump back, down this direction. Sorry, you might hear the two dogs bark because I've got the two dogs in with me. Because Megan's away out now. We have lunch with our mum, so I'm dog sitting for the pair of them. And Lily's not so bad. Lily can bark sometimes, but Buddy goes mental whenever he sees anyone. And Lily's got a, I don't want to say, like, she's got a deep bark. Buddy's bark is like a scream. It's horrible. It's so high pitched, so you might hear that in the background. I'm Mr. Layton. So glad you could finally join us. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader guard in this room. Oh. Right, so there was me, there was Layton, Luke, Flora, Katja, Sammy, Thunder, Mr. Beluga, and... Was that it there? Was this something else? A few days ago, a renowned archaeologist, Dr. Andrew Schrader, was found dead in his room in his London home. His murderer is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit. A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason would that possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? A bit slow in uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysian box. That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt one of you here did the deed. Oh. I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed these last few days? Now watch closely, Mr. Layton. This soon will unravel mysteries at the yard. You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away. I first learned of Folsense through evidence obtained in the late Doctor's apartment. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time here in town researching the Elysian box. When I learned he died shortly... Oh, sorry, something caught in my hood there. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, everything became crystal clear. Sorry, I'm getting my dyslexia is going fat, like, meaning my brain's going faster than my mouth is. Or, no, other way around. My mouth is going faster than my brain is, so I just see words and just mush comes out my mouth. I might have heard me read quite a lot, so yeah, you're used to that. I believe our criminal was first spotted the Doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the Doctor to London and murdered him. Oh, and that's a deduction worthy of London's finest. So, out with it. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarise, the culprit must have been to Folsense before. What's more, this person also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Momentary Express have that ability. And now all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn him back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day, and his alibi checked out. What about if it's not Mr. Beluga? That's right, our murderer stands before us, and his name is... Sammy Thunder. I fucking knew it. I didn't know it. What? You gotta be kidding, man. I know Mr. Beluga ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian Box. He worked you like a dog and you resented the treatment, so you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with the precious box. This is an outrage, Samuel. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm being framed. You're out of your gourd, man. Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel. No, I haven't. I swear my favourite leather trousers. Oh, leather fucking trousers. They sound bogging. Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'm a wild card, but I'd never do anything as crazy as that. You have plenty of time to make excuses later. From your cell, that is. Now, come along. So the conductor did it. Didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sam could have committed such an awful crime? Well, we'll have to go on as this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's apartment. Oh, so that's the Elysian Box. Oh, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top. Oh my. Flora. Oh, a penny's dropped. The photo's not got the goat design. Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't quite feel right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus. Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking, and rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
Fucking love Sammy Thunder. What a guy.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you.
Just a moment, Inspector Chelmey. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian Box that we've been looking for.
The Elysian. Cool, right, I need to get because I've been saying Elysian, haven't I? Oh well, I'll get that pronunciation down. I won't, I'll forget it in like 2 minutes.
The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph.
And get to the point.
The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian Box looks like is the suspect you're after.
It was Flora. Flora did it.
And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
Sammy sounds like every single NPC that gives you a mission in any like Tony Hawk's game.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Need you to collect all the scout letters, man.
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Lord.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian Box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
What? Flora?
Inspector, look here.
That was a very Phoenix Wright big turnaround and point, isn't it? Maybe that's when they clicked and went, hey, we should make a crossover game with these two. They get Layton and solve the crime and he's sitting there going, isn't it obvious? No, Layton, it's no.
That's the photo I dropped.
Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector.
Hey Jason, how you doing?
It's a photo of the Elysian Box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? Well, to be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
It does look a bit like a frog. Working pal Fry, man up. Well, it's alright, you've only got a couple hours left, and are you streaming today?
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
Thinking about it, but not sure what I'll do yet. Oh well, get a wee... I was gonna say get a Rocksmith stream going, or, you know, you could always just, I don't know, play Bubsy again if you want.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes.
Jason, if you had to play one of the Bubsy games again that you have played on stream, what one would it be? Is 3D really the top of the, like, the tip of the top?
In its current
Really?
form,
3D? Fucking
the
hell.
image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector.
It's a bad sign when one of the games that's universally seen as like one of the worst games ever is probably the best of them.
Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
At least 3's got stuff you can laugh at. And 3's more or less just unfinished, and Bubsy's incredibly annoying. Oh, well, I can't ruin that, didn't I?
Well, that clears things up nicely.
The 2D ones are just... Yeah, I know the early Bubsy, I tried to play them and they're just like shite Sonic knockoffs. Well, not knockoffs, but they've clearly looked at what's popular. How do we take that and make it ours? And instead of getting a, you know, as much shit as we give Sonic, Sonic's cool, you know? Sonic's... At least as a kid you think Sonic is the coolest fucking thing. And then there's Bubsy and you're like, oh fuck.
If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian Box before.
Well...
Is it Flora's the Zodiac Killer? Confirmed.
Who are you really?
Well played, Layton.
Oh god, she's possessed.
I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
This is fucking Wario again. He's back. Curse you, Layton. Curse you in that foppish hat of yours. Don Paolo. I beat you to the box and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. And of course the Herzen fortune would have been mine. But that ship has sailed now. So you're the one who had the Elysian Box all along. Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Coolly, he's learned from the best. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota. Snoozing? But Dr. Shredder wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a second, if you've been posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora? Oh, she's probably making very small crop circles in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian Box, now I need to merely take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Can I just say, I fucking love Big Don Paolo's design. Look at him, he's the most obviously evil bastard in the world. He woke up one day and went, oh here, like, I might be balding at the top, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to shave my head. I'm not going to go with a nice wee sort of, you know, comb over. I'm going to gel up those into fucking horns. And I'm going to grow this fucking... Oh, what a guy. That's a... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Gah! I've got a lot of questions, and you answer them once we've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha, got you, slippery devil. Ah, you meddlesome oaf. You have no idea how slippery I can be, oh no. He's just got a bunch of baby oil, like, lining his suit. Ah! Don't just stand there, the worm's getting away. Yeah, fool, did you really think a soft-bodied fat Latfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. That's a good point. Everyone's just standing there looking at him as this fucking Wario cunt is just sprinting away. Think you can give me the slip? Hey, I'll catch you yet. Oh, wait for me, Inspector. Yes, man. I look at a pair and shake a leg. Didn't think they had it in them. I must say, I never once suspected Don Paolo of posing as Floor, and for so long. I just hope the real Floor is okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London. Of course we won't, but I'm sure Floor's having a grand old time playing with the cows. Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader, but if he didn't, then who did? I think you're spot on there, look. Something else was responsible for the Doctor's death. Right now I'd say the Elysian Box is the key to learning what that something is. They also have reached a dead end. If only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Wait, Professor, look! Yes, man, he's just left the Mad Apocalypse box lying about. Well, look at that. Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmey. This is it, the Elysian Box. At last the box, inside sleeps the key to unlocking my family's fortune. I beg your pardon, sir? Mr. Layton, I'm going to ask you to hand over that box right now. As the son of the late Duke Herzen, I'm the rightful owner of that box. This box belongs to the Herzens. You hard of hearing, boy? Inside the box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herzen fortune. Seeing as I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's. Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to... Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room, for that matter. You listen here, Porter, this is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your cake holes shut. No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. Ellen has a rightful claim to that box. It's the current Duke of Folsense himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Folsense. Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, you know that? If what Grant said is true, I'm afraid we can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir. Hey, Uncle, what say you give up on chasing this box? I'm sick of sneaking around all the time. Don't you dare tell me to run my affairs, Samuel. I think you've forgotten who got you your job. I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Oh, I know that feeling, pal. That's why I work a gig that's 8 to 8. Oh god. Sammy Thunder was born to rock out. Hey world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top. Yeah! What a guy. On yourself, Sammy Thunder. On you go. Samuel, what are you blabbing on about? Come back here at once. I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment. Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses you all twice over. There we go, so we've found the box's whereabouts. The villain who made off with the Elysian Box was none other than Don Paolo, brilliant scientist and Professor Layton's self-proclaimed nemesis. To find the riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself as Flora and tailed-looking Layton. Know a lot of puzzles going on. Oh, last time was crazy amount of puzzles, so I think we're actually getting into sort of way bit of story, and then it's just gonna be a ridiculous amount of puzzles. The Beluga Search. Beluga was searching for the Elysian Box, which he believed contained clues regarding the vast Herzen family fortune. As a member of the Herzen family, he felt entitled to any of family riches, though some people in Folsense strongly objected to his claims. So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the Doctor's death after all. Look, we've been over this. Maybe it was the Elysian Box that killed him. Yes, it sounds like he was already on the floor by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, look. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the Doctor. But without opening the box ourselves, how can we be sure? On you go, look. You can open it. Surely you don't mean... I do, look, we must open the box. It's the only... Oh my god, he is doing what I said there. Please just hold on one moment. Catch ya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance. Before I do that, I need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you? I'm sorry, it's not for me to say. I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must. Who's this person? I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end, and everything will be over and done, and within heal... My dear, what is it you're getting at? Help! Somebody, anyone, come quickly. Someone else just got taken away to Herzen Castle. The vampire's got to suck his blood, then he'll steal his soul. Why'd it have to be him? Why, that guy had a heart of gold. What? No, that's impossible. Wait, catch her, where are you running off to? She hadn't left in a hurry. Maybe that vampire talk scared her off. You know what she was talking about, Professor? I could barely follow what she was saying. I'm as confounded as you are, look. After our discussion, I'm doubly sure that this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us. Understood, Professor. Good, now let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes. Luke and Layton decide to head up to their hotel room. Well, hey. Here we go, let's get this mad devil box opened.
Finally, the Elysian box.
Indeed, Luke.
Wait, it just opens like you didn't have to do a puzzle, isn't it? Yes, man.
The box is empty, and we're still alive.
Layton wasn't very careful with that. He didn't say, look, go hide in the bathroom or something like that while I open this, or, I don't know, look, you open it and I'll hide outside. He just went, right, look, come here, we're going to open this box and might have, I don't know, maybe it had deadly gas, maybe a curse or whatever, maybe it was a bomb, you know, something like he's just like, da 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 da, and there's not even like a puzzle to open it. He just went, da. Layton knew it was empty. Oh, cunt knows everything.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
Oh, Jason, you're right. It was.
What do you mean, Professor?
Let's head back into town and do a bit more asking around. I need to confirm my suspicions. The Professor and Luke decide to look around Folsense for more information. Good evening, sirs. Please forgive my earlier outburst. That wasn't very professional of me. Not at all. Your testimony was incredibly helpful. Listening to the talk, I got the impression that you're well versed in Herzen family history. Well, I suppose you could say that. When he was still alive, Duke Herzen often favoured our fine hotel with his patronage. I have very warm memories of a kindness towards me, even when I was just a lowly bellboy. Back when the Duke was still with us, the whole town buzzed with energy and activity. But once the mining stopped and the Duke passed away, Folsense turned into a gloomy ghost town. Who was the Duke's successor? Did they have any other children? As I recall, Mr. Beluga's brother inherited the Duke's title. That's a word I struggle to say. Is it? I say Duke, or I say Duke. I don't know. That's really all I know about the situation. Though I've heard the current Duke is quite young. Add the vampire rumours, which I'm sure you've heard, and you know everything I do. Right, let's head outside because someone was screaming about a vampire. Oh, it's Big Sammy. Big Shagger Thunder. Safeness, if it isn't my main dudes, you're the only reason I didn't catch that bogus charge. To say thanks, I pulled some strings from the museum crate and got him to open up the place for you. It's not much, but maybe you'll find some righteous info there to help your case. Make sure you check it out. There we go. Thanks, Sam. Got pretty heavy back there for a little bit, didn't it? Still haven't got over the fact that discovering Mr. Beluga is actually part of the Herzen family. Back at the puzzles again. That's it. That's all I do here. Yeah, my uncle never really told me about much at all. I just knew he had some kind of big bust up with his dad, the Duke, and decided to leave for good. He did talk a lot about it. The brother he left behind though. He had a real soft spot for the guy. But hi Amy, how you doing? But now it looks like that gnarly vampire's running around the castle. Hate to say it, but I doubt anyone survived that wicked scary monster moving in. Professor and Luke decide to revisit the Herzen Museum, knowing that this time it will be open. Right, let's go. Where is the museum? I've completely forgotten. Buzzing for it. I'm great at puzzles, so there wasn't a puzzle last time I was really struggling with. There's not been anything on the same level as, like, talk to Big John Cena here. This restaurant has a long tradition of serving the Folsense elite. That's why it's my duty as a doorman to turn away anyone who doesn't follow the dress code. Oh yeah, because we had to do the thing with the hat, and Big Layton refused to take his hat off. this direction. Oh, here's alternate universe look. Here we go, we're heading in. Fucking nose on this boy. Oh, we got another puzzle. The name's Gregorial, and I love chess like mice love cheese. If you can solve this little chess puzzle I've set up, I'll tell you what I know about Folsense. That sounds fair, show me what you've got. Big beak on him, that's some fucking nose. Lead the knights on a trip around the board. Chess knights move 2 squares forward and 1 square, perpendicular on each turn. The initial direction will be up, down, left and right. Move this knight around the board, landing on each square once, right, so I can only land on each square once, right, this is gotta be a... Oh, I fucked myself here. Restart. This puzzle's not really one that... It's one that you just need to kind of keep experimenting with. I've made the same mistake as well. Fuck. Oh wait, no I haven't. Yeah, fucked myself there. Try and do like the top half first before I even move into the... Right, there we go, we're doing alright. And I've completely forgotten the sort of layout I was doing. Oh, you bastard! Fuck! Right, was it that way? Oh no. It's annoying that you can't undo it. I think what it wants you to do is try and memorise everything. Right, oh, I've buggered myself here, haven't I? But no. Oh, your old dad's laughing. Oh, you bastard. Damn it. Oh. I was getting all confident there. I know it's because I keep... Right. What I'll do is I'll try... That's a bit too far, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. I can see I've already fucked myself here. Actually, unless... I can't get out. God damn it. Yeah, this run's dead. Maybe if I try and... Nah, I can't even end on that because that's the last time I can jump on this. God fucking... And there's no point in me using a hint coin because it's not really a hintable puzzle, it's just kind of, you know... What, you need to memorise the fucking steps and remember not to... Big honking dafty, I know. We're okay, we're okay. We're good. We're good. We're laughing. Oh. Honk. See, we done the first one we done. It's pish easy because, you know, it was obviously a tiny thing. So I was just answering a message there. I've got it this time, I've got it, I'm feeling myself, boys. Yes, man. Oh, no, man! No! Oh, it was close. Oh. Here we go. We're going it this time. We're doing it this time. So you need to take a second after every step when it gets late on. I know I get too, not excited, but I get too, like, you know, into it. And I completely forget where to go. Right, maybe, because maybe I've been focusing too much on one bit. Maybe I need to do, like, a little bit everywhere. And maybe if I do, like, you know, if I spread them out a little bit, as opposed to just going mental in one bit, which is what I've been doing. So if I go, say, here. Right, where's the best place to go now? Oh, shit. Oh. God. Oh. No, man. Yeah. Fuck, man. No, man. Was that right? Right. This time, 100% we're doing it, and my dog's now looking at me, going, "What the fuck are you doing?" This is where Mikey becomes the Joker, this is it. Remember what I said I didn't get stuck on any puzzles last time that really got me? They're making up for it. Right, so it was going well last time, so I'll try the same thing that I did. I'll try spread it out a bit more. What way did I go this time? Went there, didn't I? Oh, the middle is... Oh, now I'm shiting myself. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, what did I do? Guys, I don't want to save state because I'm beating this away. I'm doing it. Oh God. Oh, boys. Yes.
This should do the trick.
Yes, man. Yes.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Well done. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. Fucking game. Woo. The fuck was that? I just got so excited there. I turned into a fucking goblin. Sharp thinking, Sonny boy, real sharp. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, the Herzens. Way back when Herzen Castle used to be quite the hotspot. Lavish balls would be held there. Now though, no one will go near the place. Castle's supposed to got a vampire living in it. But I wouldn't give the things to go back to the way they were. That's all you know. Right, actually, I've got a lot of these keys. Oh dear. There's Jason clipping my celebration. Oh my god, I'll just open up the diaries just to say I've looked at them, but yeah, that's probably just the background I like Herzen. I'll hear it afterwards, but it's I just celebrated my voice. I went to screech, but my voice just doesn't go that high. That's fucking Kale Gas. What the fuck? Big Grinko. Welcome, friends. I'm Grinko, and I'm the curator of the Herzen Museum. We have an extensive collection of artifacts relating to the history of this town and the Herzen family. Sammy told me about you two. Hope you found our resources helpful to your investigation. Please feel free to pursue the collection to your heart's content. We're having a wee gander around the museum. Oh, is that? I actually hurt my throat doing that. Twisting, I need to take a wee drink. See, the way that works is that was Manlin coming out. Mikey is a perfectly normal human being. Manlin's a vile goblin creature. Right, so we're heading in deeper into the museum. What's this? I see you've taken quite an interest in that picture. Look at fucking... There's the wee fucking Danny DeVito child Toad and fucking Alucard there. Is that what I think it is? It's a photograph of the entire Herzen family who are responsible for Folsense's legendary wealth. The distinguished older gentleman on the left is Duke Herzen. His youngest son Frederick is in the middle, and his eldest son Anton is on the right. Frederick, that's Mr. Beluga, the founder and owner of the Military Express, isn't it? Oh, you know him? Well, in addition to owning a railway, Frederick is a friend of mine and owner of this museum. It's a sad story really. He cut all ties to his father and left town 50 or so years ago. When he left, he took a small portion of the Herzen wealth and used it to start his railway. Yes, Frederick is quite a study on contradictions. Disliked his father enough to change his name, but he returned to Folsense to found this museum. Did the feud extend to all members of the Herzen family? No, Frederick and Anton were always quite close. But the relationship with their father was never quite the same after that fateful day. What day was that, sir? The day Duke Herzen discovered the vein of gold that brought so much wealth to Folsense. He was a different man after that. Something changed him. Greed, perhaps? Well, yes, there was that, but there was something more than greed infesting his heart. What do you think that was? No, I think it's best if we end the chat here. Yes, man. Thanks for the bits, Amy. Back to work now. No, fuck your work. Sit and watch me stream. It's not my place to speculate about what goes on in the hearts of other people. Of course. Tell me this though. If you can, where's Anton now? Nah, I'm only kidding. Cheers for coming on, Amy. And thanks for the bits as well. That's a good question. I've heard rumours that he might be still living in that old castle, but I can't imagine anyone would live in a place so run down that people call it a vampire den. Gracious, look how long I've been chatting. I think it's time for me to get back to work. Please look around as long as you'd like. It seems that money can't solve all your problems, eh, Professor? This book looks ancient. Yeah, it does. Oh, there we go. This place is certainly full of stuff. Do you suppose this is a photo of the late Duke? We just seen the Duke. Look, of course it is. I believe so, yes. The old Duke Herzen died a while ago and left behind a massive fortune. If he's gone, who's this vampire the whole town's been talking about? That mentioned that Mr. Beluga had an older brother here. And it's likely he's the man at the heart of all this talk. And if he's Mr. Beluga's older brother, then he'd have to be old and feeble by now. And vampires don't age normally, do they? I couldn't possibly comment. I mean, he is like, we can't zoom in the photo again, but his brother is dressed like the most generic vampire in the world. Professor, look at this case of knickknacks. These appear to be common household items owned by the Herzen family. Some of them look positively ancient. Quite, the Herzen family's clearly had a long and rich family history. Right, what else are we looking at? Only the most valuable items are displayed here. So these artifacts reveal the family's long history, so it'd be good if we could, look at them. That's one impressive statue. It must be of Duke Herzen. This entire museum appears to be dedicated to celebrating his achievements, so I'd have to agree. But wait a second, I thought Mr. Beluga owned this place. Yes, I believe that's the case. And he built his museum in honour of his father. Maybe he's not so bad after all. let's try it. We'll head in again. And can we only go back? Right. Is there anything else that I haven't interacted with? I'm sort of clicking about waiting for something to... What if we talk to Mad Danny DeVito here? Am I correct in believing you wish to understand the secrets of the Elysian Box? Yes, that's quite right. Would you happen to know anything about it? I'm sure you already know that Elysian Box is a Herzen family heirloom. At Mr. Beluga's request, I've been researching the history of Folsense and the Herzen family. In doing so, I uncovered a secret in this town's history that reveals the truth behind the Elysian Box. Intriguing. What is the secret you speak of? Easy to ask that question when you don't know what you're getting into, Mr. Layton. But if you first heard the truth, and are ready to face it, you'd do well to visit a town mine. Many miners used to keep little diaries down there to document their time below ground. If you can find one of those, you'd have a first-hand account of what transpired back then. Thank you for the advice. We'll have a look for ourselves. Come look, let's head to the mine. Oh, this is gotta be... This has gotta go well. Because going into an old mine shaft, aye, that's always gonna, you know, not risky at all. Right, let's head to the mine shaft. Where would the mine shaft be? Maybe in the forest outside town? So, this direction I think. I'm still trying to remember the layout of this place. Oh, who's this cunt? Ray, you two must have nerves of steel. Total safe going to a old mineshaft and not at all dangerous, and we've not even got a wee canary to test it with. You two must have nerves of steel to come all the way out here. But that doesn't mean I won't need you to see. I won't need to see what you're made of. Try this puzzle on for size. Oh god, here we go. Different suits. Oh god. Right, here we go. Below are 15 cards, or 16 cards, sorry. There are 4 cards from each suit. Diamond, clubs, spades and hearts. The cards have been arranged in a 4x4 grid, and 4 cards have been already placed down. Arrange the remaining cards so that the vertical column, horizontal row and diagonal line of 4 cards contains 1 suit. Oh, right, so... Right, so it can't be... So each line has 1 card from each suit, so then that would be a heart that's there. Oh, only diagonally for... Oh, I see, so like that. And that. Cool, right. So we've got a diamond and a heart, so this would be a spade. Let's just put a... By a spade wouldn't... Be a club there, I'd imagine. Right. And we'd have a heart there. Top row isn't a spade either. Because there's one of the... Oh, right, I see. So that'd be a heart there and a spade here. Right, cool. So then we'd have a spade. Wait, is each horizontal line? Wait, that's got one of each. That's got one of each, cool. Right, now it's a heart, so it's either a diamond or a club. That's a club because it's our... No, it's not a club, sorry. A diamond or a spade. No, that's a club. That's a spade. I'm getting confused here. That's a diamond. That's 4. The last one's gotta be easy because it's just filling in the blanks, basically. That can't be a club. And that can't be a diamond. Oh, fuck yeah. Switch them around. Oh. Right, and then that's either a... That's either a heart or I'll put them here now and I can move them about whenever it feels... So then we'll put a... there it'd be a... What's left? A heart in the corner? Bang. Then that would be a heart diamond? And then this would be a club. Right, does that... Right, so we'll do... That's one of each. One of each. One of each. One of each. Sorry, I'm following it with my mouse. I'm following it with my mouse just to kind of check it. But I've taken away the mouse from the thing, so... that was right, let's go with it. Give it a try.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes, man.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Nicely done. Did that give your brain a workout? It's a great puzzle to set up real cards to share. It's a great puzzle to set up with real cards and share with a friend. I think if I walked in like, Megan, guess what? I've got a puzzle for you. She'd be, no, fuck off. That's what I'm talking about. Superb puzzle solving here. Listen, Herzen Castle's on the other side of this forest. No one will go in with a mile of it, but here the Duke's fortune is just sitting in it, in there in piles. Just think about heading up. Keep your guard up against vampire or whatever's in there. My brain's fucked. You can hear by the way I'm talking. Right. So we're going to the mine shaft, which I believe is on the right, maybe? The left, sorry. This must be the mine we heard about, Professor. Yes, and it appears to have been sealed off. Just imagine it, look. They used to dig for gold here. Must have been a lot of gold down there if they had such a huge effect on the entire town. But if it brought so much wealth, why on earth would they ever close the mine down? Margaret Thatcher, that's why. I just got a call from my doctor. I'll discuss my blood busy. Oh well, at least they know what's, you know, at least they know what's going on so they can get you treated for it. That's a question we might be able to answer if we can find some account of what transpired here. There's no sense in any more speculation, let's venture in. Right, let's go in. No equipment, no nothing. Seems to be unchanged since time immemorial. Ah yes, I forget mines with plenty of puzzle doors. This isn't gonna open, Professor. Yes, it would seem we need to solve this puzzle first. Ah yes, I forget that's how the secure mines with the gear switch. This button will open. Here we go. The button that opens the door in front of you is buried deep within this machine, so you can't push it directly. However, by pulling the lever on the top left or right, you can move various gears and plates of the machine, allowing you to press the button at the bottom. In order to push the green button, should you pull the lever towards A or B? Right, so I want to push the green button, so pull the lever that. But in what way does the gears move? Does the gears move like... If I pull... Memo. If I pull that way, do the gears go there? And causes that one to spin that way. And causes that spin there. That to spin there. And pushes that way. Pushes that way, pushes that way. Right, as you can tell by my diagram there, I think it's B, but it's literally a 50-50 chance. So I'm gonna think B.
And now to test my theory.
Yes, man, yes! It was easy.
Ha! Wonderful.
I'm so happy that I did that memo feature. Because drawing on things make it a lot easier. Nicely done. Moving the lever towards B will spin the gears in a way that causes the bottom lever to hit the green button. Since there are only 2 possible answers for this puzzle, you could have just guessed. But hopefully you're able to work it out properly. Yeah, I worked it out properly, didn't I? Yeah, some so great puzzles. Excellent, the door's open now. Let's proceed. Right, let's head deeper into the mine. This is completely safe. Look us up on the wall here. That's most certainly a puzzle. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Maze of doors. Oh, fantastic. I'm just looking at this and oh. All the doors to the maze below only open when pushed from one direction as shown. It's therefore impossible to pass through every room while going through the maze from the entrance to exit. However, this feat is possible if one of the doors could open in the opposite direction. Can you find and circle this door? Right, so if a door opened the other way, then you could go through all of them. Memo, right. So say we start... No, we can't... Oh, right, so we go this way. But then none of the doors, we can't get through these doors because only open when pushed from one direction as shown. It's therefore impossible, however, it's feet being possible one of the doors. Right, I'm thinking maybe. Right, so it said just one of them. I'm thinking maybe because but then how would you get through? So my brain, right? So what my brain's thinking now? My brain's thinking like you could probably go like all the way around and into here. So if this door opened the other way, you could exit and go. But I don't think it's talking about exiting. I thought it's just visiting the rooms. So I'm thinking maybe this one. Because that's a simple answer. Like, if I done there, you could... Wait, no. So if you start here, go through here. If you turn this one around, this one, you cut through there, go there, up there, there, there. So, yeah, it's the blue one in the middle. I'm just going to take a wild guess on this one.
Here goes.
Yes, man. Yes!
That was almost too easy.
You did it. You'd have to pass through every room on the way to the exit to solve a puzzle, but no one ever said you can't pass through the same room twice. Right, I didn't think of it like that at all, but okay. I finally solved it. Still, it's odd, Professor. Why would someone go to the trouble of placing a puzzle down here? Perhaps the miners made puzzles to pass the time between shifts down the mine. That happens all the time in my work. Like, I'm sitting on my break and my person I'm on shift with goes, "Oh, here, Mikey, by the way, I was bored, so on your break, sit and do a puzzle for us." Right, this way. Oh boy, another puzzle. What could this switch before? Hope this isn't part of the lift. Oh, it's not a puzzle. Cool. We need to use this lift if we're going to head further into mine, but it seems to be broken. How can we get it running again? It has a circuit board over there. We should be able to use this to restore power to the elevator. Let's see. Yes, follow the instruction on that circuit board. Look, that should fix our problem. Wait, is he just letting Luke fiddle with a fucking circuit? No, man. No, one of these puzzles. The circuit board the lift contains a puzzle. According to the instructions, you need to make the blue and red balls switch places in order to do this. Right, so we're just diddling about to put that there. Can't move that out yet. Actually, now that I think about it, this one's probably not super difficult. I move everyone around. I've already got the red one basically there. Away for now. And I can just put all the blocks here, can't I? Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. I've only done 47
Just
moves.
leave it to me.
This is where the game comes in and says, "Oh, you could have done that."
Strikes again.
Like, oh, you could have done that within like 4 moves or whatever. 12. Fuck off. So how many moves did it take for you to complete the task? If you did it in 12, give yourself a pat in the back. Well, listen, you hear that? It turns out the lift is up and running again. Well, the lift's making some noise. I think it's fixed. Excellent. I suppose our next move should be to head down. No pat in the back for me. I'm giving myself in the pat in the back. I deserve it after that. against a completely safe and, you know, normal lift. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my whole house redecorated and changed, and all my security thing is gonna be based on puzzles. Like, you can break into my house, but if you need to solve this, you know, very hard puzzle first, what do you think? Look, could this safe hold some of the journals that Grinko mentioned? Well, we won't know till we open it. How do we open it? The lock is rather complicated. Let me see if I can decipher the code. And my phone done something weird. My phone just went really, like, turned the voice search on. Oh my god. Oh, there's a lot of text right. Find the 4-digit code that opens up a safe. You can use digits between 1 and 5 in your answer, but digit code will be used once. The small lights, the small lights next to each row of digits are the key to finding the code, as if they tell you how much in common that row has with the code. A white light indicates the digit in the code, but a different place in the sequence. An orange light indicates a digit that is in the code that is in the correct spot. Touch the digits at the bottom of the screen to... Oh my god, right, so a white light suggests that there's 2 that are in the same reverse wordle but with numbers yet, right, so the 4, 1, 5 and 0, they're all in it, and 2 of them are in the right place. Right, so what we'll do is we'll look, and right, so the only one I've noticed has in common, sometimes 1 seems to be on both these places, and right, I'm gonna put 1 there, that's just a guess, because 1 is in, so this one and this one in the same place, and there's one other orange, there's an orange on each of them, so I'm thinking 1's maybe the right one. And does it mean orange light indicates the code's in the correct spot? Right. What does this have in common with many other ones? None. Right, so the only one I'm sure of right now is a 1. I bring the memo back up, why did I take it away? So that's got 2 that are in the right spot. What does this have in common with many other ones? Nothing. Wait, what about this one? 5 and 4. I think 4 might be on there. We'll try 4 at the end. Oh, I just cleared that. Because 4 has in common with that one and that one. That's just a wild guess. 3, 1, 5, I think. 5, maybe. I'll try that.
This should do the trick.
Damn it.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Oh, Layton. Here we go. Right, Right, so what did I... What if it's, Wait, there's a 0 in there at least. Right, so the 0's somewhere. Right, I don't think the 3's in there. Right, I'm gonna give this a try. Because the top one, 2 of them are in the right place and 2 of them are there, and the 3 isn't there, so we'll give that a try.
And now to test my theory.
God damn it.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Yeah, let's try hints. Start by working out the digits belonging to the code regardless of order. Oh, we've already did that. Wait, one more hint. You may have noticed, but every row in the digit is in the top row of digits. Two of the digits in 4150 are even in the right place. Oh my god, it's literally figured out. Wait. 1. And... Here's not in common there. 5's in common in those two. So... What if I try... I'll try this, because 5's in common in the 5 is in common in these two. 1's in common in these two. And 0 and 4 don't have anything in common. Like, there's no 0 and no 4's that are in common, so they might be the two that are mixed around. So let's try that.
And now to test my theory.
Yes! Yes!
And there we have it.
Yes, man! Yes! Oh, there we go. So I got a bit overexcited there. The code is 0154. You could solve this by entering numbers haphazardly until you stumble upon the solution, but it's much more fun to think your way to answer. But I'm trying to think how many different combinations are, but take a wee while guessing. That did the trick. Have a look at this, Professor. Ah, it's just like a miner's diary. This is just the thing we've been looking for, look. Perhaps it could shed some light on what transpired here. Let's see what it says. We dug up some funny mineral that I'd never seen before here in the Duke's gold deposit. He's sure that ore can be refined into some other kind of precious material. Or precious metal. Personally, I feel there's something sinister about this stuff. Not that the Duke cares one bit. No, he'll have his way and we'll keep digging. I'll bet my life on that. Some other kind of precious metal? But I thought this was a gold mine. Ever since we unearthed that awful ore, people have been dropping like flies from some sort of unknown illness. There's so many sick people in town that half our miners have stopped coming into work. What in the world is going on here? Gosh, that's terrible. So many people must have been sick. Folsense's time as a gleaming beacon of prosperity is truly at an end. This town is cursed and ruined. I suspect we're just days away from shutting down this awful mine for good. I leave this diary behind so that anyone who tries to reopen the mine may think twice about it. Oh, what's the date on this? Entry is from about 50 years ago. But that can't be right. The mine was up and running until recently. Yes, that's what we've been told, but this has got me thinking. Both this diary and Grinko suggest a connection between the Elysian Box and the events in the mine. From what I can tell, all of this traces back to a single man, the Duke himself. Even if he himself is long gone, his castle may contain the answers to all of our questions. So, does that mean we have to visit the spooky castle for ourselves? Huh? Do you mean to tell me you're scared of the place? Oh, of course not. Mugging vampires won't scare me. If truly is a vampire living in that castle, I'd very much like to make his acquaintance. Don't say things like that, Professor. If we met one, I'm sure he'd eat us on the spot. Here we go. The Professor and Luke venture out to Herzen Castle. Just have to make our way at the mine. I believe we've retrieved the records we came for. Let's take our leave now. What's this? The lift is out of service. I say this won't do. Oh, but look at that. There's a set of buttons built into the wall. Surely one of these buttons will send the lift back up. But they're disconnected. Oh, great. Restarting the lift. Excuse me. So, the wires controlling the lift have been severed. Excuse me, I need to scratch my ear. And get a drink as well. I'm sorry, but I just had a sudden really bad itch in one of my ears under the headphones, so... The wires connecting the lift to the button controlling it have somehow been severed. However, if you connect the negative and positive wires on the top to the wires carrying the same charge below, you can fix the lift to do this. Draw lines between the set terminals. Draw two lines connected to positive and negative. Right, here we go. Memo. Right, I'm just going to follow the positive one, so I have to match it with... Right, that's the positive one. One right there. Actually, I probably should have... Positive. And negative. This one's negative. That's positive. And negative. Is this one. Wait, and what was that again? That was negative. Yeah, 2 on each side. Cool. Right, let's give this a try.
And now to test my theory.
Yes, man. Yes.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Back in business. The lift is working again. The plans appear to be working. We should be able to leave the mine now. It's a really well-built mine if it's not collapsed yet. It's kind of same as Kirky. Kirky was like a mining town years and years ago. Oh, it's that boy from the first game that was just sitting in the sewers. Like Pavel. Hola, friend San. Am I glad to see you? I was sure I'd never see another living soul again. Hey, I know you. I was travelling El Mundo, and last thing I remember I was en transisto to Egypt. Tell me, por favor, how long ago were these fine pyramids built? Sorry, sir, you're not in Egypt. Do you remember how you got here? I haven't the foggiest, senor. Minito. I'm heading for Africa. The next minuto, I'm down here. With no one around, I started poking at this thing to pass the time, and I think I broke it. Yeah. Help me fix it, s'il vous plaît. Here we go. Balancing ornaments. Small ornaments dangle from a metal bar, and they've thrown the bar off balance. 5 ornament strings are spaced out equally apart, and each type of ornament weighs a different amount. 3 ornaments weigh the same as 1 heavy ornament, while 2 light ornaments weigh the same as 1 medium ornament. Place one of the 3 ornaments in the rectangle space marked to restore the bar's balance. Right, so... Right, so these are all meant to be equal. Right, so... Just looking at it, I'm suggesting that the star's the heavy one. And... So, 2 circles are equal to a star, or 2 moons are equal to a star. And then 2 moons, a circle, and a star. Oh, wait, right, so... That's the middle. That's not really, so we need to make this part weigh the same as this part. So, right, here we go. 3 light ornaments weigh the same as 1 heavy ornament, and 2 light is... Right, so... Let's just say... Looking at it, I'm thinking the moons are maybe the heavy ones. So that's... No, the moons are the light ones, sorry, I meant to say. And the stars are the heavy... So I think... Yeah, I'm just trying to... Fuck it, man, 1/3 chance. Yeah, but I want to try and figure this out. I want to be the puzzle boy. Puzzle master. Right, so I think it's 2 of them and then 1. So even it out. Yeah, it's probably a light one. Because if the stars are the heavy ones.
And now to test my theory.
Yes, man, there we go.
Ha! Wonderful.
Great job, the crescent moon ornament is just as heavy enough to balance even things out. A single star ornament weighs the same as 1 sun and 1 moon together. The strand of ornaments that's supposed to counterbalance the one with a question mark doesn't have any star-shaped ornaments, but if you compare the ornaments as shown above, you can work out what should go in the question space regardless. They make it a lot more difficult than what it actually was. Oh, Wonderbar, a million arigatos mine a me. Now, my mind is at ease. I can finally leave this musty tomb. What a guy. What a boy. So I waited to the castle now. Oh, Mr. Layton. What are you doing here? Now look, sir, if I may be so bold, what brings you to these parts? Oh, well, to be blunt, sir, I've been doing a bit of spying on you from time now. You've led quite an investigation, and it won't be long before it all snaps into focus for you. It's for that reason I feel I can no longer hide the truth of this place from you. What are you getting at, sir? You see me steal all those pictures of the town there? Those are pictures that I took. The ones in the station are my work as well. Those photographs have held my interest for some time now. As should, Mr. Layton, do you remember our last meeting in our shop? You pointed out some certain strange phenomenon occurring in photos taken within Folsense. Yeah, it's just one curiosity among the many we've seen in this town. It feels as though the whole of Folsense conspires to keep a secret hidden away from us. Your feeling is right, sir. You see, Folsense is a cursed town. Cursed? To call it such may seem base, but I assure you, the town's past is the very definition of the word. Perhaps the curse is a punishment we are meant to endure for the great mistakes of our past. But all nightmares eventually end, and I feel it won't be long now before we awaken. Ah? I encourage you to head to that castle in the distance and to meet with Duke Anton. Is that Anton, the eldest son of the previous Duke? Yep, big Aoi card there, or Kane, I don't know. He is. Duke Anton, I realise fucking Kane from Legs Again never dressed like that. He dressed in this weird sort of black fucking BDSM type outfit. He is. Duke Anton has presided over Herzen Castle since his father was passing some time ago. I served the Herzen family until that day 50 years ago when I left it all behind and fled. I don't think Anton will ever forgive me, you see. He's a man who abhors betrayal above all else. What transpired 50 years ago? The answer to all your questions can be found at the castle. I urge you to head there. Perhaps a voice of reason like yours might persuade Duke Anton to listen. If you believe it will settle the matter, we'll visit the castle. Yes, see with your own eyes what's become of this town. Perhaps then we'll finally reach the end of this dark tunnel we've been travelling through. Look, I believe our destination's become apparent. You know where we need to go next, don't you? The people we've talked to sure are scared to death of the vampire they say is living up in that castle. And to chat with that photographer only raises more questions. What happened 50 years ago? And what on earth is going on in that castle? Almost overnight, the Herzen family became incredibly wealthy when they discovered that stream of gold. If we can understand the story behind that, our questions about the Elysian Box will be answered. But how are we going to get into that castle, Professor? I don't think it's the kind of place we can just waltz into. Oh, but I wouldn't say it's impossible by any means. What do you mean? The tracks on the road to the castle are still very fresh. It would seem that stagecoach is bringing something to the castle every single day. We need to follow it to find our way to the castle. Oh, of course, that stagecoach is our ticket in. Excellent deduction, look. Now, shall we get going? I'm ready to go whenever you are, Professor. Just lead the way. There we are. The symbol is actually a crest belonging to the Herzen family, who once ruled over Folsense. It's clear that the Herzen family and the Elysian Box are deeply connected. Let's head to the castle. The gate is shut tight. In order to get in, we'll simply have to wait for the stagecoach. Look, stagecoach is coming now. Quick, let's hide. It's like how you get to that secret place in fucking Bloodborne, isn't it? Yes, man, Professor Layton is going to... I forgot its name. I've completely forgotten where it goes. The Mad Beauty and the Beast castle that you go to. It's open, Professor. The gate's open. As we've escaped the detection. If we're going to enter, now's our only chance. Move quickly. We really have to go through this forest to get there. I have to say, I find this place rather spooky. Aye. Look, what's the matter? A ghost. There's a ghost in the forest. Oh, look, you know there's no such thing as ghosts. Your eyes must be playing tricks on you. But I'm positive I saw it, Professor. Deep breaths, look, when on edge, even something as harmless as a gnarled tree can look like a ghost. I suppose so. Feeling better? Good, come along. We mustn't let stagecoach get too far ahead. Oh, damn it. It's pitch black out here, Professor. Yes, without some sort of light, I don't believe we'll be able to advance. But what do we have here? We're in luck, my boy. I think someone left a lantern here. Light the way, one. Use lamps to light up a dark forest path. For each lamp, assume the light reaches the end of any straight road. Use the fewest lamps possible to... Right, so if I put a... Why use the fewest possible? I guess we're... I wish it would show you where they're lit up. I'm gonna restart. I'm just gonna clear that, and I'm just gonna have a big look at that. Right, so if I put one, say, here, and put one here. No, it doesn't. No, because then that one's there. So I need to illuminate the whole place. So if I put a box, say, here, and one here. I'm also worried this is like the Forest 1, which means there's plenty of other ones. I think maybe I have to take that one away, because then that gets bang, bang. Oh, I don't need that then. But I still need to get this line, so there. Oh! Oh, there's a lot more than I thought. But then that goes there. What if I put one... I wish it gave you number lamps, but that's not in the spirit, I suppose. I know, let's try to figure out. Right, so I'm just going to click on them again just to... Right, that covers there. Holy shit, I think I might have... We'll give that a try. Oh! Yes!
And now to test my theory.
Yes, man! Yes!
Ah, wonderful.
The past were quite scary, but that was just it because of the dark, right? Yes, man. Puzzle boy is at it again. Ah, we've now got a light. Suddenly changed to fucking Resident Evil save music. Curious though, isn't it? Who would leave a perfectly good lantern lying around out here? I can't imagine someone simply forgot to here. It's almost like someone's leaving a trail for us. What's that? This place is spooky enough without that horrible statue. It's just an eagle. Look. Oh, there's a wee mushroom. A wee mushroom. Look at this strange mushroom, Professor. Curious, I've never seen this type before. Let me study it. Excuse me. Let me study it just a moment before we move on. Forest mushrooms. Oh fuck, here we go. Collect all the mushrooms in this forest as you pass through. Each circular clearing is a map contains mushrooms. You don't want to spend too long in this creepy forest, so find the quickest route that visits all the clearings at once. I go there. Right, so I can only visit places once. Ah, but then I can't, because... Right, let's have another look at this. So if I start here... Get the memo up. If I start here, what would be the best place to go? Because I've got a feeling going into the circle and then I save the big round trip. Actually, if I go here... In there... Right... Ah, no, I can't, because then I can't go there. But I can't go anywhere after that, because I need to visit everywhere only once. What if I go... We go there. And then that cuts that bit off. There. Oh. That's looking okay, that's looking okay. Oh. Oh. Yes, man, right, here we go. So we've got that bit down. Where would we go then? I don't want to draw on it, because then I've fucked my route. think we're saving this bit till... Well, I think we're saving this bit till the very end. So I think we'd go this way. This way. Oh, your boys just went and solved it. Your boys just done it. So then you would go there, if I can just remember. Memo, right. And then... Oh, don't you hit clear. I will cry if I hit clear. What way was it? Right, it's going up. So there's that many little ones that I'm just losing my track. Right, that's where I got, and then you go here, here, here. There we go. Missed it.
Just
No,
leave
man,
it to
don't.
me.
God fucking damn it, I missed one.
Well, I'm stumped.
I literally said it. I literally seen that you typed that there, Jason, as soon as I clicked yes. Oh, it's gonna make me do it again. It's gotta have deleted my memo. Right, quickly out of memory. Right, here we go. So it's... No, now I'm panicking. Fuck, it was up, wasn't it? I must have went. Oh, I must have went and done that one and just went right over it. Got the one I missed. Oh yeah, it's just round here. Fuck. My heart dropped there when you put that in there because I was like, oh god, did I? So I must have went and clicked on that one and just went right over to there. Oh.
Here
I was
goes.
panicking there. Oh. There we go. Yes, man.
Piece of cake.
Mushtastic. You clearly realise that you don't need to use every single path. Did I? Now that your curiosity is satisfied, can we please move on, Professor? Oh, he's so passive-aggressive, look. Right, we'll just head on. Oh, it's a... Oh, when did it get so chilly? Indeed, it's so cold out here, this lake is frozen over. Oh, I have an idea for a shortcut. Oh fuck, Layton's gonna ask us just dive in. Or just, walk over it. I did that as a kid. It's one of the things as a kid I've done, like, because I thought it was cool or fun at the time. And now I'm looking at myself going, Jesus Christ, I could have fucking died. It was a day, like, it was snowing pretty badly and quite heavily. And our school's central heating had broke. And legally they can't keep us in there if central heating's broken. It's on a snowy day, so they just let us out. And me and my pals went to the canal, which is like a big canal that runs through the middle of Glasgow. And it was all frozen over and we were throwing rocks on it because that's what you do and shit. And then, I don't know why, one of us figured, here, let's walk on that. And we're walking up for ages, and police came up to us and went, what the fuck he's doing? And obviously, when you're a kid, you're like, ah, fuck, police, don't care. I'm still like that, but you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just looking at myself going, Jesus Christ, I could have fucking died. The lake in front of the professor's frozen solid ice is thick enough to stand on, but it's so slippery that any movement in any direction causes him to slide uncontrollably in that direction until he hits a wall. While he's stationary, you can change the professor's direction by touching arrows around him. Oh my god, it's that puzzle for Pokemon. Like Pokemon Gen 2, that gym leader, I can't remember his name. Is it Blaine? Oh yeah, Jason, I don't know how I survived as a kid. That puzzle always had me stumped in Pokemon. No, it's not Blaine. Oh. You know what I'm talking about? He's like an old man. He uses ice Pokemon and he's got a... Ah, it's not there. He's like an older guy, he's got an ice gym. Oh, you're okay, because I've just fucking solved it. Yes, man.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Or was it a girl? I can't remember. You get what I mean? It's that... Honestly, I can't remember anyone in Gen 2 except Lance. I don't think he's the most... I remember there was a ninja and there was a bug catcher. That's all I remember the gym leaders, but I remember that gym because I always get stuck in that as a kid. And every playthrough I'd always get confused with an ice puzzle. That was That was super slippery, but you can't stop now. And look, there's one bit in if you played the Walking Dead Telltale series where a main character is they're all walking across the ice and there's zombies coming, so they're rushing, and one of the characters just falls through the ice. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't die as a kid. So many times I could have died. Our crossing went well as could have been hoped for, but can't stop here. Off we go. I'm also worried that it's slippery crossing 1. Oh, well, this castle is, well, it's lovely, I guess. Professor, are you sure it's safe to cross this thing? Looks a bit rickety. Safe enough, I believe. Are you frightened? Look. A little. I mean, just look if I fell, it'd be the end of me for sure. Now look, it may seem scary, but if you keep calm and keep moving forward, you'll be just fine. Here, help with this puzzle. It will help take your mind off the trip across the chasm. Oh, so look down in your hands and solve a puzzle as you're going across a very rickety and dangerous bridge. Look at Professor Layton stand at one end of an old rickety bridge, afraid of falling into the chasm below. Luke's legs have become stiff with fear. He can only walk across the platform and bridge of increments of 1 or 3 planks at a time. The narrowness of the bridge prevents Luke from doubling back the way he came or switching the foot he's standing on before stepping forward. He just has to create a path that guides Luke safely across the bridge while avoiding any gaps in the planks. Luke is safe when he steps on the red footprint. Right, so if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Does he need to end on the red footprint? If I got him walking with 1 foot, like what the fuck? Right, so I'm having... Oh, I see. I need to make him land on... Oh, I see. Luke needs to be such a wee awkward bastard man. Because he's landing there. Like, surely he can hop forward a tiny bit. Right, so if we start on the left foot. So I need to end on a right foot. There we go, we're laughing.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Could Layton not just, pick up Luke? He is a small child after all. That was some fancy footwork. The 9th step you choose gets Luke to safety across the bridge. Well, I suppose I feel a little better, but this bridge still makes me feel nervous. This place looks even scarier up close. Feel nervous again, are you? Not in the slightest. Let's go, Professor. Yeah, someone help. What seems to be the problem, sir? There's a vampire in that castle. I thought I was a goner, but I managed to give him the slip. An actual vampire? Are you sure? Oh, there's wee bats cutting a bit. I didn't stick around to check his fangs up close, sonny boy. But I've got to get out of here. Oh, I had Parcells running away. So what do you think about all this vampire business now, Professor? Rumour does seem to have spread throughout the population of Folsense. Well, I think maybe it could be, more than a rumour. Mr. Parcells seemed fairly sure. That's what we're here to find out. Just a few more steps and we'll find out for ourselves. Save our progress. Yeah, give it a wee save. Right, we'll save at the castle gate. And here we go, an encounter at the end of the line. So, plot's getting, plot's going to near the very end. We've came by the big evil castle. Tom Powell was cutting about. We've opened the Elysian box to nothing. But there's some mystery about the town of Folsense that we're probably going to run into. Right, I'm away. I need to go get my own stream ready. That's okay, Jason. We're literally just wrapping up here. So what I'll do is I'll pause there. And we will leave it at that. because next time we'll be digging into, I think the encounter is, obviously it's called End of the Line. We'll be digging into the final chapter. So, let me just transfer over to this screen and get this going, get some music going. There we are. So, thanks for joining us today. We've done a lot of puzzles. Of puzzles. And cheers for coming on. Cheers for the bits, Amy. Cheers for just anyone that came on to talk. I had a fucking great time. We're nearing the end of Professor Layton 2 as well. I've had a fucking great time playing this. So yeah, next stream is probably going to be either Thursday or Friday. I'm not quite sure yet, but again, I'll let you know on my Twitter or my Discord, which you can both find below. I don't know why I'm doing hand signals. You can't see me. You can hear me, but you can't. Yeah, you get me. So next one's probably, this is probably the penultimate stream, so the next stream's probably going to be the final Professor Layton 2 stream, and we'll find out the mystery behind the town of Folsense, the Herzen family, and if there really is a vampire living in that castle. But more importantly, will Mikey solve all the puzzles? You know he will. And will we get Trevor losing a wee bit of weight? We will. We'll try to. But thank you so much for joining us. I've had a fucking great time going through this. You can catch Jason on his stream afterwards. Jason Eats Cake. I'm not sure what he's streaming yet, but you can go check him out afterwards. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully I'll catch you next time, but I forgot, I've got a wee bit to go. I've got my wee bit. So as usual, also I should say thank you for the bits, Amy. As usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll see you in my next stream, but until then, have a good day, have a good week, and more importantly, have good mental health. Catch you boysies.